Now reportedly the Trump administration is rounding up Iranian Americans. It follows, frankly, what I was concerned about that I talked about in a previous video. I talked about the need to do a better job of screening uh, immigrants from hostile countries with ideologies that are anti-American. But in those videos, I talked about doing better background checks, not just indiscriminately excluding people based on the country of origin. And I warned against the prospect of this happening to others in particular. I was concerned that potentially this might happen to Jews should tensions arise between the United States and Israel. I didn't have in mind this particular situation, but here we are. It's very concerning. I have a couple good Iranian friends. Actually, we're having dinner together tomorrow night uh, with our wives. And I don't know how well thought out this is, if they are targeting specific people who are known to have anti-American sentiments, have posted those kinds of things. But I will tell you that my two Iranian friends who I'm going to be having dinner with are, interestingly, not just very pro-American, but they are very supportive of this administration. So this is going to be interesting to hear their take on this. I have a Jewish friend married to an Israeli who I've talked about in the past. Michael Feldman, he interviewed me on the long video concerning why I wrote the book, Caught in the Campus Crossfire. And he was a very traditionally Jewish liberal. And because of the antipathy toward Jews on the far left, the progressive left, he's gone the other direction. And so we're seeing these wild swings. But I talked to him when he was in favor of some of these deportations. I said, it could be us next. And this is the concern. We can't have immigration policy. We can't have deportations. We can't have roundups based on what side of the bed the president wakes up on in a given morning, based on which president, prime minister, or leader of a foreign country he has gotten into a spat with and is angry with at the particular moment. We have to have a well-reasoned, well-thought-out policy, and we do indeed need to do a better job of screening for people coming into the country from hostile places who share hostile ideologies toward the United States. And I would remind viewers that at least one of the pilots, not pilots, one of the terrorists who took command of the airplanes that crashed into the Twin Towers on September 11, received flight training at a school here in my home city of San Diego. As a matter of fact, at a small airfield that's only about 7 miles from my house. So we have to do a better job, but it can't be indiscriminate. We can't engage in the fear-mongering and reactionary politics of the McCarthy era of the 60s.